From the land down under, with the rock at its centre, comes the little Aussie watchman. On Tlaw today, Judgement goes mainstream. Anne Graham is the 68-year-old second daughter of Billy Graham. She's going where many non-mainstream Christians have already gone, preaching judgment upon the United States. On May the 22nd this year, she warned that America has entered the last stage of the downward spiral into the bottomless chasm that is God's judgment. Citing the embrace of the atheistic and scientifically defunct theory of devolution, the embrace of gay marriage and the push of LGBT immoral stances, she claims America has now been given over to a depraved mind, a reprobate mind. She says God is backing away from America. He said, "If you abandon me, I will abandon you." So we see God abandoning America as we shake our fist in his face and insist on our immorality and all the things we are doing. She says, the knowledge of the coming judgment is based on logical thinking. America, while never perfect, was once a nation deeply rooted in Christian values. The 20th century was highlighted by its push away from these values, from the Roaring Twenties to the legalization of the murder of preborn babies in the 1960s. The prophets and watchmen have been calling out the logical consequence of turning away from God. However, the people did not listen. When I heard the prophecy of Dimitri Duduman, who called America Sodom and Gomorrah in 1984, I was not to know the extent America was yet to fall. Now it paints the White House in rainbow colours, forces states to allow transgender individuals to go into any toilet of their choosing, has passed gay marriage as a civil right. God told Dimitri, "This is Sodom and Gomorrah. All of this will burn. Its sin has reached the Holy One." Yet here we are 32 years later, and America has fallen so much further. Anne Graham is right. America is on the cusp of the abyss of God's judgment. God has given the US many decades to change its ways, but it continues to pile on sin after sin, blasphemy after blasphemy, abomination after abomination. How much longer can he have mercy upon this wicked, evil nation that has forsaken its foundation and its God? The new Israel is now the new apostate Jerusalem, about to suffer destruction and captivity to a new power. And don't think we in Australia are getting off scot-free. The dew of judgment is rising on the morning grass. Its cold tendrils enters all nations who willingly throw off the words of Christ and accept the lies of the evil one. Hopefully we do not follow the same path as the United States into the moral abyss. However, it is hard to believe we will not, because we are on the same trajectory. I hope that we may learn from the mistakes of others. May the judgment of the US cause us to call out for mercy before our time for judgment. It also due.